Hi there, Janelle from White Spring Homestead back again. Day 5 of the Just Get It Done's quilt challenge, well, Declutter craft room challenge. And so today is patterns, and that includes any PDFs that you have bought. Just you're supposed to make sure you've downloaded them and put them in folders. The fact is I rarely actually buy PDF patterns. I like to have paper. I'm kind of maybe not normal in that way in today's day and age, but so I rarely buy PDFs. I did buy one right before Christmas because there was a quilt that I kept seeing all over the place that I really, really liked with trees. And so I need to actually just print out that pattern, and then I'll have that one from that whole magazine. That's the only one I wanted. And then I can work on that because I probably have fabric that I will work with. So I pulled my binders off my shelf that I think I showed you the other day. This was from graduate school, language 1 and 2, practicum, oral rehabilitation. So, so this actually has cross stitch patterns in it. So she said basically just to go through your patterns and decide if you want to make it, not if your skill level is good enough or if the pattern's too easy, maybe even, but if you like it and you want to make it. So I'm just going to do that with, I have this kind of stack of stuff here. It's not a crazy amount of stuff. And then I have some boxes up there. Those boxes right there, those red ones are my garment patterns. So maybe I should even get those out first and do them because they'll be fast just to go through. So maybe I will do that real quick and then come back here and we'll see what progress I made with all of that stuff. So. Oh my. Okay, there are way more patterns up there than I realized. But still, they still should be easy to go through because they are, you know, things either we're going to make or not make. Like this is really cool. But at this point in life, I have not made this yet. And it is getting to be too small for my kids to even have. So might as well just get rid of it. I mean, why are we keeping it if we're not going to get it made? And so I guess I'm going to kind of add that. She said not to think about if you're going to, you have time to make it, if you're going to make it. But the fact is, I've had some things for a decade and I haven't made them. It's also how I went through some of our books recently. If I'd owned a children's book that we were going to read and we've owned it for a decade and we haven't read it, we're probably not going to read it if it's a little kid book because my kids are just getting older. And my youngest is 7, almost 7. And there's still time to read it. But if I haven't read it with everybody else, you know, the chance is just short. So I'm going to keep this one. I think Catherine would like it. Don't know if I'll have time to make it, but this pattern I didn't even realize I have. So this is kind of cool. I would like to make some more heritage kind of clothes or costumes, even just to wear. This I bought for Catherine for her Renaissance dress. And I feel like her Renaissance dress is still pretty big. So I'm going to actually keep this because it probably still fits her. Okay, this is a pattern I made a long time ago, a lion costume, and it was very cool, but definitely too little for my kids now. This is one of these, I don't even know what you call them. You put them on a table. So I made my boys this one year, somebody for Christmas, and I made one kind of like this, but princessy to give as a gift to somebody else. But I'm not planning on making it again. So yet again, we can get rid of that. So it feels so good to get rid of things that you're not ever really going to use. Okay, this pattern, probably not going to use it. Let's see what else is in here. Here's some pajama patterns. Well, we use these for pajama patterns. So those might work. These dresses I might make. I like those. This will keep in case somebody needs that for something. Even this I'm going to keep right now. We'll see what happens. This, I mean, it looks like Catherine would fit into it. I don't know if this might actually be a good project for her to make for herself. So I need to remember that I have that in there. Then there's this fun, like, kid and adult one. I don't know, though, that this is going to fit her anymore. Oh, I made her a dress with this. Oh, my gosh. Yes, this will not fit her anymore. So I got to see if all the pieces are in here. This is the problem with these kind of patterns. This is why quilt patterns are a little nicer. You just, you know, as long as you don't totally lose it, which I have also done that. You know, like start a pattern and start pieces and have them all over and finish it. So, okay, I'm not really sure what all these have to go to. So we have to figure this out at some point, I guess. But this costume, I'm going to keep that in case any of my boys ever decide they want to do something like that. Oh, and then you know what I have in here is a whole bunch of templates people gave me at one time for embroidery that they got in the mail, like in the 50s or something, I think. There was a time when people used to get that in the mail. These are both A, but it looks like a triangle. Yeah, I'm not in love with the triangle. And I don't think I'd make anything else. I bought this for myself years ago. Okay, so let's pass that one along. More boy pajama patterns. Oh, I got this one a long time ago that I like. It's a Christmas one. Haven't made it, though. Should make it, for sure. Well, this is the cape pattern I normally make. This might be some of these pieces that's in my hand that I don't know where it goes. I don't know where they're from. Oh, okay. Yes, there's a whole bunch of pieces to that pattern in there just shoved. So we're just going to leave them in there for now. Because that's a whole nother sorting challenge. I don't feel like all the pattern pieces right now. So this, one box different. Let's go to the second one. Okay. This one's, okay. Baby dolls. Probably not making it. If you've ever made those, people always act like making these tiny little clothes should be so easy because it's so little fabric, but it's not simple. It's all these little pieces and it's not fabulous. Here's another one of these patterns. So definitely if I don't need two of them. This I bought, I forget why. We used something on there for one of our kids for some pattern for something. Maybe the cape. But I think I can get rid of that too, actually. Here's some other pajamas. Here's a home thing. But I don't really think I want anything on this either. Let me get rid of that one. Okay, here's some more pajamas for me. Here's some other costumes. These are kind of funny. This one, and I think the other one I think maybe this one. There was a client who was going to a cosplay event one time and he hired me to make him a costume. And it was kind of a unique costume. And was not a character I knew or anything. But basically kind of the shape of the clothing looked like Uncle Sam. And so I found that pattern. And yeah. Oh, wait. I'm putting the stuff I wanted to get rid of back in my box. What happens when you're not paying attention? Okay, so I might go through these after this and just make sure I don't have any pieces for the things I'm getting rid of in the boxes, because that would be good. Okay, I'm going to go through my other stuff now. Just have my son make this video go faster, because it's not like you really want to sit here and watch me go through every single cross stitch pattern, because if I don't want it, I'm actually going to pull it out, which would be a lot of sitting here watching me pull out patterns, which is not really all that exciting to do.